Hello everyone, it's yours truly, Michelle, and welcome to my very first YouTube video ever. Some of you might have followed me from Instagram to see my Gymshark review, so if you want to see what I think about Gymshark, then keep on watching. My measurements are as follows, which puts me at a Gymshark sizing of large and extra large. What I found interesting was the difference in hip and waist measurements between the tops and the bottoms. This made it a little bit confusing to decide on a size. However, most of their products only go up to large or had extra large out of stock, so I purchased a large in all of the products that I have. You can find this chart on the Gymshark website for reference. When picking products to buy, I honestly went for a balance between cost and items that I found cute, and I ended up purchasing the following. Now that we've gotten through the sizing and products that I purchased, and I will be reviewing today, let's get into what I look for in workout clothes. Flexibility. Is it squat proof? Does it stay dry? Is it easy to clean? The durability and quality of the product, and the lifespan of the product. These are the qualities I'll be talking about today, so let's finally jump in. Let's start with the flexibility of these leggings. I love how these leggings feel during my workout, so the leggings themselves get a 5 out of 5 in my book. They move with my body, stretch without feeling like they'll tear, and as you can see, I did a variety of exercises and movements, and they all felt comfortable. So as far as flexibility goes, I thought they felt really comfortable and didn't hinder my movements. Now, for a couple of cons with these leggings, I will admit that I would not run in these leggings. Although I don't have footage of me running, you should be aware that the band slipped and exposed my belly button. It didn't move under my stomach, but I personally don't want my belly button exposed, so I would wear a longer shirt if I went running in these. Bending over at my waist would sometimes cause the band to fold over and snap back when I got up. It was kind of annoying. I don't think this is a fault of the design, however. These leggings are not advertised as high-waisted, so I'm not surprised they don't like to stay up that high. You will have to pull up your leggings often if you want the high-waisted effect. When it's left in its proper position, which for me was right at my belly button or slightly below, it doesn't move. Now let's look at the crop tops. That ballet crop top moved beautifully and also felt like it had some slack, which was really nice when stretching my arms wide. The flexibility was great throughout my workouts. The downfall here was that it often rose to my bra line, which meant I pulled it down a lot during my workout. This isn't something that bothers me too much, but something to keep in mind if it's something that you wouldn't want to do. The flex crop top was a different story. It felt stiff and slightly small. It's the same size as the ballet crop top, so it's a little disappointing that the sizing is inconsistent between the two. I think if I had an extra large, it would have felt better, but as it stands, this size was not comfortable for me upon first use. I couldn't really give this one a rating because I think the lack of flexibility is due to the sizing more than the product. Assuming it's the same material as the leggings, I can see it being a flexible item if the correct sizing was there. According to Gymshark, their leggings are squat proof as long as you purchase your correct size. As you saw from earlier in the video, I technically didn't buy my correct size, so were they squat proof? Let's find out. So for both of these tests, I wore bright colors underneath just to see if it would peek through. The black fit leggings are not squat proof. The flex leggings weren't see-through at all for me. I was pretty happy about that because who doesn't like to squat at the gym? I've seen a lot of mixed reviews when it comes to whether or not they're squat proof, but I think the experience is different for everyone, unfortunately. My biggest fear in the gym is having sweat stains outlining my butt and, the other side. I don't really care too much about sweat on my armpits, but I still looked into it, just for you. When I wore the ballet crop top after I was done with my workout, it left dark sweat stains on my armpits, which again, didn't really matter to me, but it might be something you want to keep in mind if you don't like it. The black fit leggings, I couldn't really tell because, well, they're black. So any darkness is pretty hard to see. Now let's talk about the flex combo. According to the website, the flex are made from a sweat-wicking seamless knit and feature a shaded contour pattern. The stretch fabric and dry technology make the Flex ideal for medium impact cardio and your next heavyweight session. I'm happy to report that I didn't have any issues with sweat stains with these bad boys, and I ran in them too. I was the most nervous about these because their lighter color and the darkening from sweat would be very noticeable. Luckily, their dry technology works. There's not much for me to say about this other than Gymshark recommended that you wash them inside out on a cold, gentle cycle. Avoid tumble drying whenever possible and air dry instead. The only thing that is out of my normal laundry routine is air drying it, but if I want to keep my fancy Gymshark clothes in their best shape, I guess I can do that. When it comes to durability, quality, and lifespan, I felt like I would have to give it a couple of months before I fully decided what I thought. Give it a chance, do a couple workouts in it, and see how long it lasts me. I'll have to create a follow-up video for this one because I can only fairly share my opinion on this if I try it a couple more times. So far, it's felt really good throughout my workouts, and I never really worried about them tearing or not being able to handle the stress of my workout. The fabric feels nice on my skin, and I don't feel a lot of friction between my thighs. So for now, I would say the quality feels really good. So I have some comments that I didn't mention in the video, mostly because I didn't really know where to put them. Or I just didn't think about it at the time, so I just wanted to add it at the end. The first one is pricing. I got asked a lot, was it worth the price? So for me personally, I like to buy brand name clothing when it comes to workout clothes because they're things that I know work. I've heard from other people and seen reviews that they work, and so kind of things like Nike and Under Armour are ones that I like to wear, so the prices are very comparable to them. So to me, yes, it's worth it. It's the same price that I would pay for something else. Let's talk about the sizing. So when it came to the ballet crop top, I thought that was very true to size. It was very comfortable, it was very flexible. I absolutely loved it, and I would really recommend it to anybody. The black leggings that I have, I will admit, when I first opened them, I was very worried because they look very small when they're not on my body. It did take a little bit of finessing to get it on because it's a very tight fabric. It's not stretchy when you originally put it on. So I would say if you're somebody that is maybe a little bit larger than I am, it's gonna feel pretty uncomfortable when you're putting it on. Also, I feel like after you start stretching it so much, they start losing their squat proofness, I'm gonna call it, because you are stretching the fabric more. And so when you squat, you stretch it even farther and so it'll get thinner. Now for the flex pair that I bought. So with the crop top, it was a large as well, just like the ballet crop top, but I felt like the sizing was inconsistent. So it was a lot stiffer than the ballet crop top, especially when I had my arms stretched out backwards, and so I didn't really like what it felt like. Again, assuming it's the same material as the leggings were, if I had an extra large, I think it would have fit better, but I was pretty disappointed that they were inconsistent between the two. As far as the leggings, yeah, they're flexible. I loved them. I love the leggings. I'd recommend it to anybody. The only thing is, if you're short, I'm 5'2", the leggings are really long, and I assume it's to be more for taller people or to have more fabric so it stretches. But it didn't really bother me. It will scrunch up at your ankle. It's not something that bothers me personally. I don't really care. I'm short. I'm used to most things scrunching up at my ankles. Overall, I like them. They did have some small annoyances. I think the only one that might start to bug me after a while is maybe the band snapping when I bend over. I know they originally said it wasn't too annoying, but after I thought about it, I wondered if it happened more, if it would have started annoying me more. I don't know, we'll see. The reason why I made this review was because when I was buying Gymshark, it was really hard for me to find people with my body type to see what it would look like. While I was making this review, I went to the gym and I did a couple of workouts and I recorded myself there. I will admit that it was a confidence challenger for me, because I don't wear crop tops to the gym. I don't wear clothing like that to the gym, and so it was very out of my comfort zone, but I'm very glad that I did it. So to anybody out there that's worried about wearing a crop top to the gym because they don't have that perfect fit body, just do it. Just go for it. Just get the clothes that you like, work out in it. Personally, for me, a big confidence boost is having cute workout clothes. So when I saw this Gymshark clothing online on Instagram, I really wanted it and I went for it. And yes, even though when I was there it challenged my confidence, After I was done and after I did it, I feel so much better about myself. Life is too short to worry about what other people think and not do the things that you want to do. Yeah, it's easier said than done. It's easier to tell yourself, let's just go do it and enjoy ourselves and love it. It's not that easy, I'll admit that. But honestly, once you let go of that, once you start getting into the zone of what you're doing and worrying about how you feel, all of that just goes away. And it's so liberating to finally get to that point. So my recommendation, yeah, get out of your comfort zone, because it feels so much better once you're more confident with yourself and more loving and accepting of who you are in yourself. All right, everybody, so that was my Gymshark review. Thank you so much for watching this far. This is my first video, obviously. It's the first time me doing a review on something like this, so I had a lot of fun with it. I'm sure I missed some questions or missed some key things, and if I did, I'm so sorry. It was my first time. I wasn't completely sure what I should cover, but I'm definitely gonna learn from here. If you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them down below. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!